scoot up a little bit. Yeah. Oh, my bad. Alright. So I'm gonna start this interview off like I started all of.
Okay.
Where you from?
I was born in Flint, Michigan.
Flint, Michigan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my people from Michigan.
Yeah.
What was childhood like in Flint, Michigan?
I don't know. We had a crazy little neighborhood we lived in.
What was the name of the neighborhood?
East Moore Street.
East
It's on the
Moore
north
Street?
side. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what are one of your earliest memories of East Moore Street?
I remember a man riding a motorcycle and crashing into the telephone pole. And that was the first time I seen a real life accident like this.
How old were you at this time?
I had to be about 10, 11.
Okay. And do you come from a big family?
No, it's just, well, my mom is just my brother and I. My father, I have 2 other siblings.
Okay. And so you're in Michigan. What elementary school are you went to?
I went to Freeman Elementary School.
Freeman Elementary School.
Mm-hmm.
And do you remember what you wanted to be when you were in school?
I did know I wanted to be in either music, fashion. I think that was it really, music and fashion.
Okay.
And maybe building something. I liked to build stuff. Like I took wood shop in high school instead of the cooking stuff.
Now, are you in a 2-parent household at the time?
No. It was my mother and my grandmother, but mainly my grandmother.
Okay. What's grandma's name?
Ella.
Ella?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, shout out to Ella. I said shout out to Ella. Much respect.
Yeah. She's deceased. But she's still in Michigan.
Okay. So how do you guys get down to Georgia?
We actually went to Virginia first.
What part of Virginia?
Norfolk.
Norfolk,
Well, Springfield. It was a couple of places actually.
Y'all got a lot of relatives in Virginia?
No, my daddy was there.
Okay.
And my daddy was in the military.
Oh.
And since him and my mom didn't live together at this in particular time, but I do remember like childhood memories of my daddy being in the household when I was young. I remember him. But yeah, at this in particular time, my mom went to be with my dad in Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you go to school in Virginia?
I went to school in Virginia.
Do you remember what school?
Damn. It's funny, I don't. Yeah, Robert E. Lee. I went to Robert E. Lee.
Okay.
That was the name of the school. And I actually still talk to some of those people I went to school with.
That's what's up. I went to elementary school in Virginia for it. It was in Smithfield, Roanoke, Salem.
Okay.
My first job was
I remember Roanoke.
My first job was shoveling snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Mine was babysitting.
Okay. How long do you guys stay in Virginia?
I'd say maybe three years.
Mm-hmm.
No, it wasn't 3 years. Maybe. Well, yeah, it was about 3 years, 4 years, and then we moved to Atlanta. Like actually, the city is where we stayed at first.
What part of town?
It was the west side. My uncle's house. My uncle had a house. Well, my uncle and aunt had a house over there off Baxter.
Okay.
I had my cousin Shaquilla. Yeah, I had a couple cousins over there.
Gotcha. So at this point in time, it's you and your brother.
Yep, it's me and my brother.
Okay, so you and your brother, mom and daddy, and your brother, mom. What's
Me, my brother, my mommy, and my dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what school are you going to?
When I first came here,
Uh-huh.
okay, so after we left because back then Decatur was like the side nobody really was at.
Right.
So my mom and them decided to move out to Decatur, so we first moved off Wesley Chapel. We moved down here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
I was going to Miller Grove.
you was going to Middle Grove. Okay, so if you can, how would you compare the South to the North in reference to schooling or?
I think up north they took schooling a little more serious than down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would agree. Cause when I trained for, I went to Eastlake Elementary, and then we went to Virginia. They held me back. They were just like, with no tests, no nothing. They were just like, you come from Georgia, do that shit.
And see, that was the thing. I was coming from Michigan, so I was even further up north where they really didn't play by their education.
Right.
And yeah.
Did you, without disrespecting nobody, did you feel like you was a tad bit faster, or that we was a tad bit slower down here, or?
It was just, we was on two different things. I ain't gonna say who was faster or who was slower, you know what I'm saying? Because I love both places, but what I will say is that it was two different ways of living.
Right.
It was two different. Yeah.
What's one of the biggest things that stood out to you or that caught your attention?
What, here?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm trying to think, but I was into a lot of different stuff.
Like what?
I played basketball. I played basketball in Virginia. And I came down here and started playing basketball for Miller Grove. Then I started running track.
So you're an athlete?
Yeah, I was an athlete.
Okay.
I was like most yeah, I was an athlete. I did a lot of stuff, baseball training. I tried to stay busy because I had a lot of stuff on my mind as a kid.
What you mean?
I came from a very busy neighborhood. We was always into something. So I just tried to, I don't know, keep out of trouble and do good stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are some of your earliest memories at Miller Grove? Didn't they used to call it Killer Grove?
Man, listen, my second day at Miller Grove, and I'm not gonna say their names, but they know who they is.
We